Welcome, sports fans. Today I have a special guest with me. I have Jordan Releford, the one, the only, the one herself. How are you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for coming to this interview. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Jordan Releford. I'm a rising senior. I play for the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, and I'm actually a junior on the court, but senior in the classroom. I'm from Decatur, Georgia, and yeah,
What high school did you graduate from?
I went to Collins Hill High School in Gwinnett County.
Okay. So, tell us about this early superstar basketball career. We got to know the story behind this. How did you first start playing basketball? Like, what was that like?
So I first started playing basketball. Okay, so I actually played a year in kindergarten, but I never really count that year because I didn't play again until like fourth grade. I was playing softball for Gresham Park. And then I started playing basketball at the South DeKalb YMCA. My brother, like, he always played, so we always played outside and everything. And then I was just like, okay, I want to try it. And so I tried it. It was pretty easy for me. I was always athletic, so it was just pretty kind of
So you was taking ankles from an early age.
Oh,
that's
no.
Basically what you're saying.
Hey, man, you said that, not me. So yeah, it was fun, but I didn't really start to love it until seventh grade. Seventh grade, that's when I was like, okay, like I'm actually, I'm pretty good at this. Like I feel like I can play in college. I can keep going. So seventh grade, that's when I was just like, I want to keep playing. I want to go to the WNBA. I want to go play college. Like seventh grade, that's when it really started getting serious for me.
Exactly. So middle school is when your career, so to speak, for you, like internally took off, when you made the decision for yourself that basketball was the route you wanted to take.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So since you made that decision when you were in seventh grade, what was that like? Okay, so we have, take us through the mind of seventh grade Jordan on the court. Like, what was seventh grade Jordan like?
Man. So really, okay, middle school, everybody don't really take it too serious. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like making a team. That was the first thing, and I just kind of, I don't know, like it was so easy, but I feel like I learned really what hard work was for real in seventh grade. Like at lunch, I would not eat or like eat a little bit and then go to the gym and I'm like shooting, especially if we had like a game day. But even on like regular days, I would go to the gym during lunch and do dribbling drills. I would get shots up, and then after when we would have practice, I would stay after and work out with one of the coaches for the boys team or whatever. So, and then like sometimes leave there and go to training again. So I feel like I really learned what hard work was in seventh grade, and that just really carried on through everything in the future. Honestly, yeah.
So take us through transitioning from eighth grade to high school. What did that look like for you? Knowing that basketball is something that you wanted to go to college, doing, and, you were that serious about it from a young age.
So eighth grade to high school. So I actually moved. I moved to go to high school in Gwinnett. My AAU coach, he got the job at Collins Hill, so we moved all the way to Lawrenceville. And I ran track in middle school, so I wanted to run track in high school as well. But my freshman season, it was pretty good. I really just had to get used to the pace. The pace was kind of different. They were a little bit faster in high school or whatever, but it was pretty straightforward. I had a really hard coach. He's a great coach. One of the best coaches like I've ever had, but he really pushed me. Like he didn't treat me like I was a freshman. So I feel like that, the way he pushed me and the way he believed in me, I feel like that helped me just grow tremendously, honestly. And then Man,
Quick question.
okay.
Did you start off on JV or varsity when you got to high school? You started varsity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just knew that's something, that we find interesting when we talk about transitioning from middle to high school. A lot of young athletes think like if you don't make varsity your ninth grade year, that's it. Your chances are over.
Right.
But you were one of the ones, like I said, Jordan been taking ankles since middle school. So everybody can't be a star. We can't go to varsity. We can't go straight to varsity like Jordan.
Look, whatever you go on, go hard. Just go hard. Freshman, junior, varsity,
exactly.
working, you're gonna get to where you need to be.
So Jordan, take us through your 10th grade year. What did that look like for you?
So I actually got my first letter in the 8th grade. I got my first letter.
Y'all see she had to flex on us a little bit.
No, I'm just saying.
She said it.
Man, look, man. I got my first letter in 8th grade, and then after that they kind of started coming in more. 9th grade summer, I went to camp at the University of Purdue and I tore my ACL. So I missed my whole sophomore year. I just had to do a lot of therapy, rehabbing, trying to get back on the court. And junior year, I was able to play. Junior year, it went really well. Every year we did great. Like my freshman year, we made it to the team. Sophomore year, we made it to the Final Four. Junior year, we made it to the Elite Eight. Junior year was a good year for me. I feel like I was just trying to, get back to, I don't want to say feeling like myself, but just getting back used to everything. That
coming off your injury, correct?
Exactly. Yeah, coming out that injury. But it was great. I learned a lot about myself during that whole process. So I did at first I looked at it like, dang God, like why you let this happen to me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But today it's like I'm so grateful for it because it just taught me so much. Now I feel like I can get through anything.
Jordan, talk to us about your senior year. What was that like for you?
So going into my senior year, it was really exciting. I had a really good AAU season going into my senior year. I actually got my first offer that like my last AAU season. So I was excited. I committed in like, I want to say August. I know I committed before, must have like August, then I signed right before the season. And it was great. We made it to the state championship, and I tore my ACL championship. I tore my opposite knee. And after that, I just pretty much, I was already signed, so I was already going to school, but I just kind of had to rehab and do a lot of therapy and everything. So my freshman year of college, like I didn't get to play, so I had the red shirt. And yeah.
So when you talk about, let's go back to your senior year and the decision-making process of choosing a school, that's right for you. How was that, especially being a player, coming off an injury, making sure you choose the right school? Can you walk us through that? Because I feel like that aspect of sports is not really talked about, especially when dealing with players that are coming off injuries from high school going into college.
Right. Picking UNCG, I wanted to pick a school that wasn't too far. My family could still come to my games and stuff like that, and then not be an extreme hassle for them to get there. And also, going where you feel most comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? Not just picking somewhere that you feel like, okay, more people know about this school, or this school, is a school that everybody wants to go to. Like, just go where you feel like is best for you. And pray about it, and God give you that word and go ahead with it.
So moving on to college now, like, although like you said, you had to red shirt due to your injury, still mentally, what was that like transferring? Just knew that man, I'm going from high school to playing Division I basketball. Like, still, what was like, what went through your head? You know, you probably didn't play, but what was that transition like for you?
I was just grateful. Honestly, I was very, very grateful. It's really a blessing. Like being able to go to any school, it don't even have to be a Division I school. Being able to go to any school, you get your school paid for while doing what you love. Like I just felt a lot of gratitude. Honestly, I was excited. I was ready to get it going. So getting hurt, it did kind of it took me through a lot mentally. It was a struggle mentally for a little bit, but I thank God he helped me get back on my feet and everybody else that was there for me during that time, and now I'm back. So even after that, crazy part about it is after that I thought, okay, my sophomore year, this is it. Like it's go time, comeback season, the whole nine, and the season came, and I only played in the first 4 games because my quads weren't strong enough. So my doctor told me, he's like, okay, you're at risk of tearing your ACL again because your quads are, and that was it was another setback. I feel like at that point, I was kind of like used to the adversity at that point. Now it's just time to keep building, get back stronger so I can have a good season next year. And then this season came and it went well. So
Exactly. I mean, that you have an amazing story after all the adversity that you faced and to get to where you are now. I mean, from one athlete to another, you deserve all round of applause, all claps, you know. But it is good, like I said, from one athlete to another to see, one persevering through injuries, because at the end of the day, injuries aren't planned. We don't plan for things like that to happen, but they do occur. It comes with the sports that we play. So Jordan, moving past your injuries, what is going on right now in your career? What is this upcoming season looking like for you in the off season?
So right now, we're in the summer session and we finish on Friday. It's been really well. My main focus right now is pace. Working on my pace, mid range, and just knocking down the open shots, better communication, and just trying to just become a better leader day by day. So, yeah.
Exactly. Well, you seem like a very humble athlete. Is there anybody that you look up to?
Yes. So Torrance Marable. Torrance played for Towers High School in Decatur, and he went to Coastal. He's like a cousin to me. We're not actually blood, but we're like cousins. He's something that I look up to. Torrance, he's been through a lot, and it's just like he just kept going. Everything that was thrown his way, he just kept going, and he was playing with the Chicago Bears. He went to the training camp or whatever, and then they kind of cut him, and so he went to the USFL. They just won a championship, so that was very inspiring too. But yeah, he's the person that I look up to for sure.
That you look up to. Yeah. That's great. At the end of the day, like you have somebody you look up to. I'm pretty sure, you have people that surrounded by you that look up to you and you might not even know it. So what is one piece of advice that you could give to a young athlete or, an athlete that's just trying to get in your shoes? Like, what's a piece of advice that you could give them?
I would tell them, don't lose focus being unnoticed. Like, just because, you may feel like you in a season of your life where everybody not paying attention to you or, the light's not on you, just keep working. Don't give up on yourself. Keep God first, but stay strong mentally. Like a lot of sports, a lot of life really is mental. If you can keep it together in your head, like you will be in a much better position, much better place because mentally you strong. I feel like it's easier. Well, to me, it was easier like getting through the physical aspects of things, but like keeping myself stable, keep my head above water. Just making sure, you know, I don't get too down and just continuing to encourage myself despite what my situation was looking like at the time. I feel like that's one of the biggest things I would want athletes and people just in life to just try to get better at just the mental aspect, just making sure, you know, you stay up regardless. Keep yourself encouraged. Don't worry about who not believing in you. You believe in yourself. Don't worry about, you know, somebody telling you can't do something because they ain't do it. Like, just believe in yourself. God first, he gave you that talent. He gave you everything you need to prosper. So just, yeah, have that faith and just stay strong mentally. Work hard. Work as hard as you can work so you don't have no regrets.
Exactly. I mean, we can see it. We can hear it. So we believe it. You know. Well, Jordan, congratulations on everything that you have accomplished in your career and everything that you will accomplish. You know, I know that your family's proud. I know that your friends are proud. And, you know, I just wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Hey, man, shout out.
Hey, you got to keep the shirt. Keep the shirt. Thank you so much, Jordan. Well, you know, be safe, dog.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.